Sarge? No. Rosemary, the telephone operator? No way, man. Henry, the mild-mannered janitor? Here's a fun old Sublime song. I don't know how many people have heard this, but it's a pretty fun song. I was sitting here trying to figure out all the little horn parts and stuff. So there's not a lot to it. It's mainly just kind of horns and production. The guitar is kind of sparse, but we start out, he kind of does this thing where he's talking for the cartoon, right? So we'll start out on a B flat major, 1 on A, bar D, G, and B on 3. And then you're going to go up to B major, 2, 4, 4, 4. And then from there you're going to go up to C sharp major, 4, 6, 6, 6. I like to get the high E with it. Okay, then we walk down this little horn part, and it's going to be F. So it's just double steps. So we have E and B string on 13, and then we're going to go to 10 on B and E. It's going to be down, down, up. Okay, and then from 10 we go to 8 B and E, and then we're going to go 5 B and E. We're going to slide back to 3 on B and E, and then get 1 on B and E, and then hit a D minor chord, bar chord, right? So you can play it however you want. If you want to use your ring and pinky or your index, I kind of alternate sometimes. You can just alright, then your D minor, bar all of 5 from A down, 7 on D and G, 6 on B. Okay, and then I'm going to try to mimic some of what the bass is doing too, just to kind of make it groove a little more when you're playing alone. So we're going to go back and forth between D and A and the bass. So just play D, then hit the A, the low E on the 5th fret. So you go between D on the 5th fret on that A string, and then E on the 5th fret, that A note, right? So it's just. Alright, the guitar's not doing that, he's just going. If you want to do that, it sounds cool playing by yourself. Alright, and then the Kong Fuey part, we're going to go. D minor, 12 on D, bar G, B, and E on 10. Hit it twice. And then we're going to go C major, 10, 9, 8, 8. And after you go to C major, we're going to go to A minor, 7 on D, bar G, B, and E on 5. So you have. Number 1 super guy, we're going to slide in from G minor, 5, 3, 3, 3, into A minor. So you're going to slide in to A, and then hit G minor again. Then we're going to go to F with A on the bottom, and then hit B minor, right? It's a similar chord. So it's basically D minor without the A on 5 and the G on 7, right? So we're just going to bar D, G, B, and E on 5, 7 on D, 6 on B. Right, and you just hit it once. And then take your index finger up and grab the A on 5 and put your pinky down on 7 on G and form that D minor. It's a real quick. Just go down, up. So you get. The beginning again. D, C, A minor, D minor, C major, A minor, right? And then quicker than the human eye, we're going to play A major now. And slide up to C. 7, 6, 5, 5. Then slide up to 10, 9, 8, 8. And then go back to A major. Okay. And then you have the verse, the end of the verse. Well, and so he's just going to play D minor over and over. And you can alternate between the bass and D and A if you want, or you can just play straight D minor. Okay, and he kind of slides off. Sometimes I'll go up here to D and slide off. And then he's going to end it the second time with C. So when he does that little pause, the first time it's D minor, and the second time he's going to hit C major. 3, 5, 5, 5. Alright, so if you wanted to play the Hong Kong Fuey part without walking down the neck, you can play it here and go So what he's really playing when that chorus part is going on is just D minor. So that's what's going on if you didn't want to play that. So you can just go D minor, and then you go to C major for a second, back to D minor, and then D minor, and then to A major, or all of 5, 7, 7, 6. Alright. You could even throw in G minor, that would sound okay. It's not what it's doing, but you could go. I'm pretty sure he's going to C. So that's really the whole song. And then he does like a little, there's a little pause, and he'll do the little bass line from Pawn Shop. He'll go, So you can play it up here just to make it bassier. You could play it here. I just think it sounds better playing it on the low E and A. So you go 8 to 10, hammer on E, then hit 8 on A twice, and then you just kind of palm mute it. Then just repeat that, and then go 10 to 8. And then hammer on 3 to 5 on E, and get 3 on the A string. So you have. Then just gets back into it, right? And then the only other things that change, everything's on D minor, but he'll just kind of pick it up when the horns kick in, and it's just like. He does that thing, and then at the end, he just hits on the overdrive. He'll just stay on D and then go to A. And then he'll come up here. He just kind of messes around with that. So it's just D, 5, 7, 7, 7, and he'll go up to A on the 12th fret, 12 and 14. And that's really the only changes throughout the song. So and the chorus, we went over that. That's everything. If you wanted to play this little walk down, you can play it here and go. Play it on 6 on B and go 7/5 to G, and then and then 7/5 to D, and then 3 to D, and then 5 on the A string. And you can play that anywhere, right? So that's it. Just practice slow, have fun. It's a real fun song to play along to. It's around like 102, 105 beats a minute, somewhere in there. Just practice slow and have fun.